What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher here. We are back with the Pound and Slash Marvel Media Podcast. I'm Depraved.
I'm here, and I'm Pound and Slash. I'm everything. I'm the whole fucking
We are Pound and Slash. So, Ralph.
Hello.
We are going to be doing this a little bit differently because technically I have to take next weekend off.
Right.
I got family coming into town. So we're recording 2 episodes in a row. Actually, it was very good timing on everything.
Oh, yeah. It's always good time when we do these things. It's crazy.
So we were able to watch everything that was needed to actually finish out this series. So we're going to do the first half of it today. The next half of it will come out this time next week. And, yeah.
Yay.
So, with that being said, Ralph, give us the news!
News. And I'm like half asleep right now because I've been...
I've been up since 6 in the morning. Shut up.
I don't care. I'm tired. I quit now. So we stop. Okay, the news is coming flash. All right. Well, let me start off with this. The Marvel Studios the Blade movie that's coming October 7, 2022, has now reportedly found its director, somebody named Basim Torok.
Sure.
Yep, sure. They found a director. He directed something called Mogul Mowgli. So, but basically, an Indian director. That's who they found. And now that they found a director, now they can move towards the production, like filming production.
Right.
Because they never had one. So that was like one of the breaking news. Like they
I'm cool
found.
with that. That means if Zack Snyder jumps on board, that's one less movie he's got to choose from.
But you think it's sex?
Although that was the movie I wanted him to do.
Oh my god!
Show.
well, with this one, they said it hasn't been finalized, but we know Marvel, everything's finalized. It's all hush hush underneath the table, so everybody's jumping on it. So, but that's good. If this is a director that they have found, then yeah, we can now move towards getting this Blade movie. Hopefully, what we wanted. So, yeah, that's for that one. And now for the next one up in this joint. Let's go. Winston Duke has confirmed his return from Black Widow. Wow, that almost came out very bad for Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. He says he is very, very happy / emotional / like a lot of like brightness. But he said he's happy to come back as Man-Ape, which I don't know. What else can you do with this character? I mean,
that was the dude that played M'Baku.
But I wouldn't know what else could you really... I mean, he's saying, like, was very emotional to read the script and involved was a bit of a family now, and they're grieving together, which I guess...
They're all still grieving Boseman's passing.
Right, so... Sure, I mean... I give all agreement, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what else could you do with Man-Ape's situation? I mean... That was one of the...
I mean, he's just a part of the cast.
I mean, I guess that
was just them confirming he is returning, so...
Right, okay. And then, let's see. Okay. And they said Loki's director says that she didn't have much contact with other MCU filmmakers behind the projects like Spider-Man Away From Home and Doctor Strange 2. So she was never really contacted because some fans were wondering, like, well, now that you did this end of Loki... They're like, well, are you going to be kind of your say in Spider-Man 3 and Doctor Strange 2? And I'm like, why would she have... I mean, why? Like shouldn't be...
No, so what fans fail to realize are, like, these scripts are written.
And they're like, is she going to be in this one? Is she going to be helping? No, why?
No, so this is how this works, okay? So they write the scripts knowing what's going to happen with the MCU, right?
Right.
The directors aren't involved in each other's projects.
Right.
They direct from the script that they have. Mm-hmm. They make the show. And then the next director directs from the script they have. They make the show. Like, the whole point of how Marvel has everything set up is to reduce the amount of people that are able to leak shit.
Right, because once you bring in so much shit, so many people...
Because if you get 3 directors all working together on one movie, somebody's more likely...
Like, oh, I see the script, and
to
there it is.
open their fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Like...
No, it does make sense, but people are like... this is like a trending thing with fans, bro, because they always want to jump on and be like, oh, this is the multiverse thing, so... is she gonna be in the Quantum Mania? I'm like, why would she even be contacted? And then they're like, why would you say that? I'm like, because why would she be contacted, bro? Right. Like, what's the purpose behind that whole situation? No. And for the next one we got, oh, here we go. This is my favorite one. Marvel Studios chief Kevin Feige agrees that he would like, in air quotes, would like to see the showdown between Anthony Mackie's Captain America and David Harbour's Red Guardian more like he want to see more. Like, he want to see a fight, like, in more scenes and whatnot. Would you be honest to see the Russian Captain America versus the Falcon or Captain America we got now, or our second Captain America, I guess?
I would have actually loved to have seen Chris Evans versus Red Guardian.
Okay.
And then see Anthony Mackie versus Red Guardian. Because at least then Red Guardian has something to compare to.
Right, because right now, like, more, they said they're going to support, well, I thought that's what Marvel Studios was going for. They said they're going to try to use Rachel Weisz's character and Dave Arbel's character. They said we'll keep using more, of course, in the Black Widow.
Now, what would also be really fun is at some point having a three-way showdown between the three of them.
Please, yeah, that would be lit. Have a four-way too. Bring Winter Soldier in this bitch.
Could you imagine Chris Evans and Falcon tossing the shield between each other?
Oh yeah, against Red Guardian. Because even though like in the movie, again it was joking there, but he seriously wants to. And they're like, "How?" I'm like, bro, he's literally seriously he wants to square up with Cap right now.
Well, so the problem too, though, is if he fights against Anthony Mackie's Captain America,
right?
It's not going to be the same,
right?
Because, I mean, let's be 100% honest. While all of us, especially me, are super stoked to see the Falcon become Captain America,
super hype.
He's not as strong as what Chris Evans was. He never will be. He doesn't have the super soldier serum.
Wouldn't the Wakanda tech kind of, I guess, wouldn't it kind of help him, though? Help out just a little bit, though?
The what?
The Wakanda tech, like...
Well, I mean, yeah, it'll help. But he's still not Chris Evans. Like, Chris Evans was a super soldier. He was a hero without technology. He came in, he fought with the shield. That was it.
Yeah.
Anthony Mackie has to have wings and robotics.
Jesus.
And don't get me wrong.
I don't want to see him get clipped again, bro.
I still love Falcon's Captain America.
But Red Guardian just like, clip them wings, that's it.
I feel like the fair fight would be Chris Evans and Red Guardian.
Yeah. And they might. I mean, and like I said, it's all in the shadow, but they might try to go with that. And
now, I'm sure at some point he probably will fight Sam Wilson.
Yeah, Sam Wilson. Yeah,
because they want Cap versus Red Guardian. Red Guardian wants to fight Captain America, and he doesn't know who Captain America is right now.
They don't know who he is. So this is going to be... This is... And it seems like... I mean, and I'm cool with this.
And I can already see him talking to Anthony Mackie like, oh, I have to fight the second-rate Captain America.
And he's probably going to talk his head off, too. Like, damn it.
Right. So, I mean, either way, it's things to look forward to. If it does happen, it might not even happen because Red Guardian seemed to kind of turn a new leaf at the end of Black Widow. So,
and I wouldn't even... I mean, I guess you could throw him in Hawkeye, I guess, if that's what you want to throw him in there.
Unless he decides he wants to basically spar.
Yeah, it's like spar. It'd be like a straight-up spar with it. You're right. I mean... What about U.S. Agent? I would like to fight U.S. Agent, to be honest. I want to see that little fight.
That'd be boring. U.S. Agent's kind of a halfling.
Oh, yeah, he's like a demigod. Just like a halfling.
I wish the Red Guardian we would have got was more based off of the Ultimate Universe's Red Guardian.
Oh, boy.
He had a shield, but it was made up of skin and bones from other people.
Shit, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Disney will probably have to shut that whole shit down.
Yo.
We got shut down.
That'll be a conversation for the next video.
I believe it. All right. Next thing. All right. Well, it's reported that Hawkeye and Ms. Marvel Disney Plus shows will premiere before the end of the year. Confirms Victoria Alonso. I think that's her name. Yep. So they're basically saying like now.
Well, we already knew we were going to get Hawkeye.
Yeah,
that was 100%.
Yeah, that was but now it's like confirmed by like the main people. Well, even Victoria, so she's confirmed. So like, say, okay, end of the year now.
So here's what's cool about this, right? We're going to finally get Kate Bishop involved, and then we're going to get.
And it's also rumor they said that this Black Widow will try to kill Hawkeye and recruit Kate Bishop, but that's just a rumor, just out there now.
Yeah, I don't see her killing Hawkeye though.
Okay. I can see it though.
No, they're gonna have this. You've been trying to play this whole he's gonna die thing. He's not gonna die.
Darn it.
He's actually probably gonna talk her down after getting his ass beat
severely.
Oh, he'll get his ass beat severely, and it's gonna be mostly because he won't fight her.
It's a lot of things we've been seeing. Like, I'm not gonna fight you, bro. You need to start swinging, bro.
But he's gonna talk her down and be like, "Look, this is what happened," and honestly, Kate Bishop's probably gonna save him.
Yeah.
And then they'll talk it over and so forth and so on. But anyways, so what's really cool is we're getting Kate Bishop. We're gonna get
Miss Marvel. So they both
Miss Marvel
at the same time.
But at the same time, what worries me about this? So.
Could you say you saw the pictures of Miss Marvel?
No. I have no problem with the way she looks.
Okay.
I don't know what her acting's like. That's what Marvel was complaining about.
Oh, okay.
I'm more worried about the age of all these people coming in. And I get it. We all want younger characters because that way they can stick around for a lot longer if they're willing.
Right.
But at the same time, like all these kids that are coming in all these TV shows, how are they going to transition over to film? Because sometimes TV shows don't transition to film.
Yeah, that's... I think, well, that's also what I heard. They are supposed to be going, like, literally from TV right into Young Avengers. Like, we're going to move. We're moving it up right now.
Right. So that's what I'm worried about. I mean, obviously, time will tell, and I have faith in Marvel. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I just... Oh, man. I hope they all turn out as well as Tom Holland did.
Jesus, that's a good question.
But we can't even get good teenagers in horror movies. So, I mean, I don't know.
Well, besides Fear, that's the top of that story.
Actually, Fear Street was... They did a damn good job.
But the Fear Street, I get there's some teenagers that's like they're all frail and shit. It's like, yo, at least they did kind of try to fight these motherfuckers.
No, dude, they always get fucking teenagers or roles played as teenagers in all these fucking horror movies.
You get the bat, the jock.
But they're all 25 years old. Like, they're not fucking teenagers.
Yeah, it's awful.
Anyways.
All right.
Continue.
That's funny.
This is not a horror podcast.
No, it's not. Because that's funny. Like, why are you into testosterone? Because I am a big football player. Like, Jesus Christ, you look like 30. Oh, God. I just think of Bad Boys, too. Anyway, you look 30. Marvel movie theaters have been using fan-made Spider-Man No Way Home posters to promote the upcoming film, and fans are getting pissed.
That is actually something to be mad about.
They are getting pissed because they're saying, because some people are thinking like, oh, is this the new poster? Oh, these are posters, and they're like, no, these are fan-made. How the hell? I mean, I guess you could. Wow. Damn,
dude, I can take any picture off the internet, put it on a t-shirt, and have it sent to me.
And I was like,
come on now.
Wow, but
no, that is
theaters though.
So here's the thing: the fans are getting mad at finally something they should be getting mad at, but for the wrong reasons.
Right.
Okay. Yes, they're promoting the movie. And
it's in a Delaware theater.
That's not what's bad. What's bad is they're not giving credit to the original creator.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Like, if you're going to post somebody's pictures up as a company...
Because somebody could be like, oh, that's mine. Like, no, that's not yours.
You should be compensating them.
Yeah, because if they're not... I'm reading that they're not... And they...
For one, and for two, if they're definitely doing it without Marvel's permission...
They look like this, by the way.
That is an ugly poster. First off, whichever fan made that, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Put this in the camera, but I don't know if they can catch it on the camera.
It won't.
It won't, but that's funny. And it looks like this.
You've got so many bubbles in your screen, dude. I can barely catch it.
Oh God! Well, this one looks a little better. It's got the holes of them jumping through time.
They get rid of the holes.
It's another ugly poster. He said that is an ugly ass poster.
Anyways, that's beside the point. I mean, congrats.
He's gonna just go right.
It looks like a B-movie horror poster.
This is
you did
horror
okay.
Shit. Like, oh,
maybe if it was zombie Spider-Man.
Bet. All right. The next thing. Young Loki has not been contacted for Young Avengers because
I don't trust that.
You don't trust it?
No.
Because he's saying he didn't get no phone call.
I don't trust that. I don't trust. I will never trust any actor that says, no, Marvel didn't contact me.
Right, straight up. And he's bluntly, just openly saying, he's telling the fans, like, yo, chill, like, they never got me on phone, they never tweeted me or nothing.
So, I don't believe in any of the I haven't been contacted, and I don't believe in any of the I have been contacted.
Right, it's more likely it's...
Honestly, I just leave it for time to tell.
Right.
That's one of those things that I'm just like, I don't really care.
Okay. Because
Just because they're supposed to lie. That's what if they are
Right.
in the movies, they are supposed to lie.
Right.
They're not supposed to say they're in them. So why should I trust anything they say?
Because they're the fake.
I don't know young Loki from Tom, Dick, and Harry. I don't know if he lies to everybody about everything.
He could be a liar in real life.
Right.
Do you want... This is peanut butter and jelly. No, it's not. Motherfucker. Like, this is peanut butter and jelly. It's not. It's strawberry.
Bologna and cheese.
Bologna is bologna and cheese. Just make a bit. It's pizza. It's pizza. Whoa. This ain't even
I'm
it,
just
man.
saying, I don't... Yeah, anytime somebody says I'm not in this movie...
All right. And the next one... People rumors saying Haley Atwell may reported playing a live action Captain Carter in Doctor Strange 2.
Captain Carter?
The one that she's
Oh.
playing the animated in What If, but now
I could see that.
Marvel Studios are kind of like they're not really pulling it back, but they're
Could you
kind
imagine
of
getting a Captain Britain and Captain
right.
America?
They're sprinkling saying that Captain Britain could actually.
Could you imagine Sharon Carter,
Well, Jesus,
Sam
'cause
Wilson, side by side?
Right.
Well,
and Doctor Strange.
he's in the air, so not really side by side.
Right.
But,
But I like to see. I actually would like to see that.
I'd be
actually.
cool with that.
Live action.
And you know what? It would be nice to see her in a canon MCU property.
Right, because since we're still, once again, 5 years gone, like that's it. Like I'm dead. That's it. That's it. Age of Shield, Agent Carter, all of Netflix shows, everything gone. And I liked Agent Carter. I loved it.
actually really good.
And that was really good. Especially
And they
the first
also
season.
introduced a lot of things that were used in other shows and the fucking movies.
Right, and ain't that a bitch they actually did. And now it's like doesn't matter. So this would be nice to actually
Because like they
see this.
discovered the that black goose shit that eventually became one of the main focal points in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. when Ghost Rider was there.
Ghost Rider, yeah,
Not the Monolith,
not the monolith, no.
but it was something else.
Right. Damn. I mean, rewatch that. Holy shit. Okay.
Because I thought that was really cool that they kind of tied that all together.
And then, of course...
And then it don't matter.
Right, yeah, it don't matter. And, of course, the Steve Rogers blood was... That was an interesting little, like... They like, oh, they were... Like, her whole, like... One of her first two couple missions was like, we gotta get Steve Rogers blood because, you know... They were trying to use it... Well, trying to make super soldiers. I'm like, that is dope as shit.
I want to go to Haley Atwell and be like, how's it feel to know you've wasted your time on 2 seasons?
You know what? I'm surprised...
I mean, she got paid for it, so it wasn't a waste of her time.
I guess it was a waste, but I'm surprised they haven't... Like, a lot of... Like, from, like, you know, ABC and Netflix haven't came out and said... Oh, so, like...
If I was the chick that played Quake, I'd be pissed.
Right. That's... And they just...
Because there were rumors for a while there she was going to even get her own show.
Right, she was going to get her own show.
And they still might give her one. But
Damage Control was supposed to have been made, something, because I looked at that on the little Wikipedia.
yeah, there's a lot of things that got canceled.
Yeah, that... Now all of it's fucking canceled.
Damage Control was actually fine with me. That sounded like a dumb idea.
Yeah, I mean...
What's your show about? Cleaning up shit?
It's like... We the sweepers. We the guys clean up the mess after the Avengers fuck it up because, you know, we like sloppy seconds. We like cleaning up your sloppy seconds.
Right.
Like, god damn, that's awful. That's an awful thing.
It's like the Men in Black, but for fucking dumb people.
That is it. That's it.
Sir, could you look into this bin?
It's like this is, and then it gets real serious. What's in the trash
Yes,
box?
as long as you can help me not remember this series.
Right, that's it. What's in the trash box? Get it? No, don't you dare put movie quotes in here. Don't you dare. All right. The next one is, this is kind of a funny one. I looked up. Steve Rogers is not a virgin.
Yeah, I seen that.
You seen that too?
It depends on who you ask.
Right, because I read that. I was like, yo.
The director said, nah, it can't be.
And the MCU is Steve Rogers not a virgin. The MCU is coming out and saying, like, nope, he's...
It's the directors. It's not...
Oh, not directors. Yeah, I'm sorry. The directors.
It's not the main guy.
Right. He's not a choir boy. He's a World War II veteran.
I read that.
I like that.
I read that earlier and was laughing.
Well, because it goes back to, like, him kissing a girl. He's I kissed a girl.
Right. I'm a particular man.
Right.
No, because Chris Evans believes he is a virgin. Because after he met Peggy Carter, he's a stand-up guy. Like, he would have waited for Peggy.
Right.
So... I honestly side more with Chris Evans on that because thinking of Steve Rogers as who he is, he's not one of those people that's like, oh, I really like this girl. Look at that ass. Like, that's not Steve. And you know what?
That's why it'd be funny because he's like, look at that ass. Damn, Steve, like that? Yes.
Guaranteed if he was hoeing around back in World War II, he would never have been able to wield the hammer.
Damn. Look at that. Yeah. shit, fuck me. He ain't never been able to touch an Age of Ultron. That little tap. No, because you gotta be worthy of that bitch, and you up there smashing every. Is that why the chick from Game or the little she was this? She's like, oh, you were hot. I saw you on all the news and paper kissing right in front of Peggy Carter.
Now, if you want to be technical, super technical, he wouldn't be a virgin because by the time the MCU was done with him, he was old and got back with Peggy. Guaranteed, they didn't go 70 years.
I don't want to touch you.
Without having a little bit of fun.
That's awesome. Yeah, as that explains the little dance, like, oh, we already know what happened once that dance cut off.
Make a little love.
Right. All right, and then
I'd be afraid to be Captain America and have sex with anyone, dude.
Bro, that's like having sex with Goku, bro. That's a GG, bro.
Like, come here, let me break you. No, really.
Really? Like, oh my God, no way, bro, run! Really, you're on fire.
Oh, go to hell.
Poor Chi. You know you about to get this spirit bomb.
You went into fucking anime.
I'm coming.
What's the next one?
Oh, shit. You poor bastard. All right. All right, Captain America. They said that they may have fought, or in the Captain America First Avenger, that they said they may have fought a Red Skull Hydra robot in an early draft of the First Avengers final, or in Captain America First Avengers final battle. According to movie writers, they said like they want to cut the budget a little bit. So they're basically saying that the Red Skull was a robot the entire time. That's yeah.
What?
They're saying in the Captain America First Avenger, they wanted to cut the budget, so they basically wanted to make it like a CGI. They were gonna go with like a CGI robot-esque type like Red Skull than just having a real human face.
But they had a real human.
Right, but at first they were gonna go with a CGI busted up.
Marvel don't do that.
Robot. That was like it was the final draft. They were going to put that in the movie. Like if they didn't find because I guess when I'm reading that if it was for what's his name, Sam Reavering, the guy who played in Jurassic Park, if they didn't find a person to step up and play that character, they were going to actually have a CGI robot.
There's no way you can't find you can't not find somebody to play it. I mean, I would have fucking played it. Come on.
And they said because budget and time. Oh my God! Because it said it passed through. People were. It's a good idea. This is a good idea, bro. Everybody's gonna get fired, bro. That would have been in a Marvel right there.
That would have killed the fucking series.
Because of budget and time. That would have done it.
And okay.
That would have.
There's gonna be my next complaint. I am so sick of like time restraints in movie making. In the same way that I am sick of time restraints in video game making. Like, let the people do what they do, and then put the movie out when it's done. Don't be fair, like, hey, you've got 3 months. Like, no, fuck that.
Right.
Let them do what they gotta do. Give them a chance to take reshoots if they need to of things. Put the movie together.
Because when was...
Put it out.
First one came out, what, 2000... The first, Captain America First was, 2011, right?
Dude, you're asking the wrong person.
Okay, bingo.
I didn't watch any of them until after Avengers came out.
Oh, okay, I'm trying to think. Cause
as a matter of fact, I purposefully avoided everything Captain America because I don't like Captain America.
The poster boy.
I like MCU Captain America.
That's what I'm trying to think. Like, cause the MCU Captain America.
I finally did come around.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, so it was 2011 because at that time, and I said to be fair, this was literally coming off of like. What Thor and Iron Man and Incredible Hulk, so their repertoire wasn't as big, but it just because that would have been a what if moment. Oh my God, and that was like the final one of the like I don't even know the other draft, but that was one of them. And just imagine it, bro, just sitting in an office. All right, so guess what? We're gonna make a robot CGI or like a CGI robot S type.
If I was Chris Evans, I'd have been like, and I'm out.
Dude, he would have just like, yo,
I'm out.
Give it to Sebastian Stan. I'm leaving this bitch.
I hear they're getting ready to fuck up on Human Torch. I should probably go reprise that for them.
Go back. No, he would have been like, well, I already fucked up Human Torch. I mean, Fantastic Four was, so fuck it. I'm not.
He'd have gone back and been like, hey, So I see you've got a new or a new Human Torch. I will gladly be Steve Richards.
Right. This, it's like, he just goes like, can I pretty please go back and do that? I mean, you already left. No, I don't know. What about the MCU?
Let me be Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom. That would have been interesting. I'll play Doctor Doom. Let me just big bulky motherfucker. Did you see Chris Evans play Doctor Doom? No. All right, man. The next one we got. They said, in the Hawkeye series, they said it's rumored that Kingpin will reportedly appear in the Hawkeye series.
Nice. Is it going to be Bill Delfino or whatever his fucking name is?
I would like to.
He needs to come back. He's the perfect Kingpin, in my opinion.
He played him so well in all 3 seasons. I would say 2 seasons. Let's forget the third one. But it's crazy though. Like what I told you before. Like they're also trying to recast all these people.
There's just certain people you don't recast,
bro.
That is one of them,
bro. Well, I mean, would that affect the Hawkeye series at all? I mean, look,
if he shows up.
I mean, if they recast the Kingpin from the Daredevil series.
No, I mean, if they recast him, they recast.
I mean, I guess it is what it is, but it would suck though, because he was the first time I saw him. Not the pain when he slammed that head. He's like, because they were boss. I'm sorry, and they all were like, "Girl, draw guns. Go ahead, take her home. I'm gonna go ahead." Bam, like that whole decapitated him. Oh my god. I think that's the first time I saw like a decapitation like that. He's like a cut. He just slammed the fucking right into it. And then lastly, for our news for this little segment, they got Party Thor from What If as a Funko Pop.
Yeah.
So if you want a Party Thor, come on, Funko
Ralph
Pop.
loves his fucking toy news.
I want Funko Pops so fucking much. I just want all the Funko Pops. Not the horror ones, because I'm scared.
Those aren't horror, jackass.
Oh.
Those are all Alice in Wonderland.
Oh. I'll take one of them. I thought he was pointing to the horror shells.
No, the horror ones are downstairs in the bathroom.
Like how you say it like that, like... Yeah, there they are down there. It's like, they're down there for real. Alfred Hitchcock. I'm like,
it's Alfred Hitchcock and Norman Bates.
And they just watch you. Just like, hi. Like,
they do.
Fuck.
Their eyes follow you and everything.
That's awful. That's all the news I got. They just stare. Like, I gotta pee. It don't matter if they're gonna watch you while you pee. Like, why? Don't do that. It's just like turn the Funko Pop like around. Like, okay, you ain't watching when I'm peeing, bro.
All right. So with that, it is time to jump into the episodes. We covered episodes 21, 22, and 23 this week. The first episode 21, is called Hail Hydra, which was actually a pretty interesting episode overall.
I'm not really fantastic, but it's interesting.
First off, welcome back, Black Widow.
Yeah, she came out of nowhere.
She redeemed herself.
Yeah, bro.
Kind of.
Because Hulk was getting ready to eat. He was going to eat her.
My favorite dynamic of the entire episode was watching Hydra
and AIM
versus AIM versus SHIELD.
Yeah, because they came out of nowhere. SHIELD
versus the Avengers.
Bro, it was like a
4-way battle royal.
That was like a movie. That was almost like movie worthy.
And honestly, what ended up happening, which was really cool, so you have AIM and Hydra fighting over the Cosmic Cube.
Right.
Because Baron von Strucker wanted it.
Right, and I guess MODOK was taking too long with, I guess, trying to do things with it or something.
No, if you remember, originally he was creating it for S.H.I.E.L.D.
Right.
Or not S.H.I.E.L.D. He was creating it for
Hydra.
And then went to Baron von Strucker and told him that it didn't work, but it did.
Oh, I forgot. Damn, yeah, it did. It did work. And so he said,
so he lied. So he gave him the money back and then left. That was the last time we actually saw Black Widow.
Right. And then Strucker was like, "No, we're just gonna take that bitch." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
And so Strucker was like, "No, we're gonna get it." And then that caused the fight between the two.
And they're just in New York, just pew pew pew, shooting each other up.
So they're fighting each other. Then the Avengers get involved, and literally as soon as the Avengers get involved, SHIELD comes in.
Marie Hill comes out of nowhere
and starts fighting the Avengers. Doesn't even worry about everything else going on.
Right, and even Iron Man's like, "Bro, like we got this going on."
She has such a hard on.
For Iron Man.
For the Avengers, period.
I thought it was like Iron Man because it's like, Jesus, bro.
No, it's for the Avengers, period. Okay. She wants to arrest them all.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't like the vigilante side of them.
Right.
But then again, what is S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Nick Fury.
He's gone. We don't know where he's at. We found out this episode, by the way, Nick Fury has disappeared.
Right, what the fuck? Hey, yo, they didn't even like, yo, he's gone. Like, what? No explanation behind that. It's like, okay, sure, fuck it, let's go with it.
But honestly, the best part of this entire episode is Cap and Hulk sharing that moment. And usually I hate cheesy moments like this, but with the way this whole season has been developed from start to finish,
especially with Hulk, man,
it actually was a powerful moment where Cap decided Hulk was going to team up with Cap. That was Cap's decision because he split up the teams.
Right.
And Hulk was like, "Oh, you just wanted to be teamed up with me so you could keep an eye on the monster."
Right. He said Hulk smash, and he's like, "Why you why you want me to do that for?" And he was just
and Cap finally told him, he's like, "Because you're a hero."
Right. He said where I'm from, we call them heroes. I
he's
said,
like,
okay.
"Yeah," he was like, "You're a hero," and all of a sudden you seen Hulk smile,
right?
And he went on to smashing.
Right. And it reminds me of the first Avengers with Hulk smash. All right, and he jumps. He's gone.
And then the best twist of the entire episode. Everyone thought the Cosmic Cube was a dud in the Avengers.
Yeah.
Because Cap had touched it.
Yeah.
And they were like, what did you wish for? Because the Cosmic Cube in this series is supposed to grant your wishes. Right. Whatever you want to happen is what happens.
Right.
And he said nothing. I would keep everything as it is. I think everything's fine.
Right, which that was interesting.
But
yeah.
It then travels back to 1944, where we see
good old
the explosion of the plane that they were on, or the rocket that they were on, and instead of Bucky being killed by it, we see Bucky flying down into the water without his arm.
Yeah, I rewatched. Yeah, his arm is gone. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And he goes underwater, he hits the water, he starts to sink, his eyes open, and then
it cuts.
Next episode. Now, here's the thing. I'm super stoked this happened because it's a signal that Winter Soldier is coming.
Right.
We hope.
Or it could be just Bucky with no arm. Like, goddamn.
Well, no. So if he does come back, it's going to be Winter Soldier.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Point blank, it is Winter Soldier. Yeah.
But we also know season 2 is the only other season of this show. So I don't know if they could have planned Bucky to maybe come back in season 3, and he might not be in season 2. And if he's not in season 2, then he just never comes back.
And that's kind of
which would suck.
Right, because really Jesus, man. And I forgot it only had 2 seasons. That's really so bad because and like we talk about this, what's going on Cliffhanger. It's going, boom, like, please don't do this. Don't you dare do this like Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man. And it's going to end on a cliffhanger. Like, fuck, like, here we go.
So, what would you have given the episode as an individual score?
I gave it, I think I gave it a 9. Or I'm thinking, 9. Yeah,
I gave it an 8.
An 8. Oh, yeah, and then, I was going to say also, Hawkeye and Black Widow shared a moment too. Damn, that guy,
where they helped each other out.
Yeah, that threw me off right there. I said, okay, because I'm so used to seeing Family Man and fight. I'm like, oh, okay, they actually were lovers, or
not lovers,
or acquaintances, I guess, something like that. She's like, come with me. She's like, I'm an Avenger. Damn, all right, he cannot go with you, woman.
Now the next episode,
and then we just go to
episode 22 is called Ultron 5.
Yeah,
right. This is my favorite episode of the 3
awesome
covering.
Episode.
It was fantastic. So first off, we see the Avengers fighting against the Serpent Society, who I've never heard of, by the way.
I was trying to look it up. I never heard of these guys, and they are. I think they are.
They're comic.
They're a comic real episodes. So you want to look them up and say, oh, they're real.
But
and they're based off these characters too, like all of them.
But Ant-Man, being Ant-Man,
bro.
It's like, we need to stop fighting.
He said, whoa.
This is not helping anybody. We need to go sit down and have a conversation.
Bitch, what?
And it's getting to the point where his altruism is getting, annoying.
Yeah,
it's causing more issues than it's helping.
Right, and he's like, it's like he knew one of the serpents too. He's like, Tom or Phil, whatever. He's like, he called him by his real name. He's like, yo, you gotta calm down. He's like, calm down. Like, bro, even Wasp was like, hey, best calm down. Like, they're hurting people, bro. They're going
As a matter of fact, because of Ant-Man, Hawkeye gets hurt.
Yeah, hard. Boom. He takes one on the shoulder. Yeah.
And feels bad and quits the team. And I tell you
what, how he quits is so fucking funny.
I cheered. I fucking cheered.
He's just like, what?
He just said, I quit, took off his helmet, walked off.
What type of Spider-Man 2 shit is this?
I was like,
He said, I quit. And then he just walks off and then just walks off. I'm like, what the what?
I was so happy.
That was the funniest shit. And then he left, bro.
We got another moment of Thor starting to try and bitch at Tony Stark over technology.
He said, dude, are we having this moment? I was like, please. We already had a 4 out. What was that? 4? We gave, what, 6 out of 10 on one of them episodes? Where
yeah,
they
the
had
last time you guys bickered about this, we shit on it.
Right, please don't bring this back. He said, technology. And then Iron Man's like, really?
And then all of a sudden,
yeah,
Ultron's here.
Yeah, and how
he takes out Wasp right off the bat. Or no, not even Wasp.
No,
it was Ant-Man.
Hank first. And
he takes out Ant-Man, who's not even on the team anymore.
Nope. And poor Wasp, he's just...
Wasp comes in to try and talk to Ant-Man.
Fucking L's, bro.
She gets whacked.
Fucking L's, man. There's L's
and
everywhere.
Captured.
Right.
Then he takes over Tony's suit.
Yeah.
Causes it to freeze.
Yep.
And then start blasting at...
I think it was like, was it Black Panther? No. It was Hawk? No.
Thor, I think. Because they're both flying
because they're the only one down there. Yep. They blasted at Thor. Yep. They're the only two that was down there. And he was like... Okay, I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, he was about to fuck Iron Man up.
Well, and Tony Stark's like, he can't
even contact him.
He's so frozen. He's like, help me.
And then Ultron locked Hulk in a jet and flew him the fuck out. He's like, I can't fight you, so we're just going to get rid of you. Be gone, bitch.
Yo, that could have been mean. We're going on a ship. He threw him the fuck out. And he threw him in his face. He threw his ass out. Oh shit!
At which point, that was where Black Panther was, and he was fighting with the ships that were flying through or some shit. I don't actually know what the fuck was happening there.
But I'm digging it though, cause it's like, yo, Ultron is trying to fuck the Avengers. What the hell? Why is Ultron Black Panther? You can't fight this shit.
And then there's a part where that's all going on with all of them,
really?
and then we get Hawkeye. Cap.
No,
and some nurse.
No, that was the Thor's. That's Jane.
Was that Jane Foster?
Yeah, Jane Foster. And
they never called her Jane
because
they just kept saying nurse.
Oh, nurse. Right.
That's why I didn't know who it was.
Right, because he was supposed to treat Hawkeye's wound because he's like, I'm fine. Fuck it.
They get stuck in the danger room.
Oh dear, and that's
and start fighting with this tower of just missiles.
And I thought the nurse was about to die because at first
I was like, here goes the nurse.
Right. Like,
and then
what job, bro?
One of the most epic moments happened that have happened this entire series. We watched Thor get vaporized.
Bro, I was done.
And
bro,
I was at the edge of my seat because I had watched the episode before him, and I walked out and I was like, "Hey, have you seen it?"
I said,
and he
no.
was like, "No." I was like, "Dude, somebody dies."
And I was like, finally, they got Iron Man.
And he thought Iron Man was gone.
I was Iron Man.
So he walks past me, goes and sits in the conference room, and I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, and I've got my headphones on.
Like,
I don't even remember what I was doing.
Right, I don't know what you was doing, but I was like, no way, what the fuck?
He walks in, I see him kind of walk past, and he just stops right in the middle of the floor.
Bro,
so I look up over my computer, and I'm like, yeah. He's like, they killed Thor. I don't even want to finish this episode. They killed Thor.
That was going to be a fall.
I was like, so you haven't finished the episode?
No, I haven't.
He was like, no. I was like, dude.
Because how he went out, it was like quick. And it's like you disintegrated him.
I was at the edge of my seat for this.
Oh my god. That's some Loki shit, bro.
But then Hulk came in and said, fuck yo beam.
Right.
Because he was just walking through it, and he was like, ugh.
This is when these next couple episodes are gonna be like the day of the Hulk right now. Because this is when Hulk became brolic as fuck throughout the whole episode, or all these episodes actually. But yeah, because he was blasting, Hulk was just like, hello, this is not working.
So they actually end up stopping Ultron.
Yeah.
Right, and then we get the post-credit scene.
It's like upload complete,
and it's actually so Thor did not die.
Yeah.
Enchantress actually apparently teleported him right before he got blasted.
What the fuck?
And she actually had him enchanted, and they were in Asgard.
And I was like, oh god. And then when I heard her voice, oh, this bitch, here we go. Enchantress, why are you here? Why?
And then we see Ultron's head,
yeah.
And it's got this like little bar that's like loading.
And his eyes come back on, glow back on.
And his eyes come back on, and I'm like, all right, so this is gonna be a 2-part.
Right. It says register complete or some bullshit. I was like, all right, here we go.
Now, this individual episode, I believe I gave a 9.
Yeah, I think I said. Oh, I haven't said my score. It was a 9 also for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I gave it a 9.
It was good.
And it was good. Now, before we get into the next episode, one of the things I did want to talk about that I was really hoping what I wish they would have done, I wish they would have actually had this episode earlier in the series. Right? Because it would have been cool to see the Avengers have to struggle without having Thor there. I thought that would have added another layer. He would have been spent more time enchanted.
Right.
And I would have loved for the Ultron thing to... Ultron gets beat, he does the upload thing that you see, and he smiles, but then he's gone for a while, like he's in hiding, waiting for the perfect time to strike.
Waiting to come out.
And I would have loved for an episode to end at some point where all of a sudden the heroes have won, but then all the screens turn red out of nowhere, and you see Ultron's face up on the screen, and then that would have been that would have been the end of the episode, and that would have set up the next episode.
Right.
And I feel like if they would have done that, it would have been better overall storytelling.
Right.
Because it's almost like that you forget he's there. Because if he's gone for 4, 5, 6 episodes,
right,
you're just kind of like, okay, you're moving on to the story, whatever's going on.
And
then all of a sudden he shows up and you're like, oh yeah, he did upload himself at the end of that one episode.
Right,
he's still around. I forgot about it. And dude, I'm telling you what, people would have lost their shit.
Right. That almost would have got season 3. Hello.
Because I actually don't think this next episode is as good as this one. It was good.
It was good. But it wasn't better than this one. But this one had everything.
This one had me at the edge of my seat.
You had people quitting. You had people dying. You had people getting enchanted. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Right.
You had 3, 4 things. Because the team just saw this happen. They're like, Thor, no. And then Hulk is just... And then Hulk, bro, that's what I said. That's when Hulk just lost his shit. He's like, you know what? I'm getting tired of this shit today. We about to start breaking shit. You know what? Because that's what you do. You break technology. When shit fucks with you... You
just break it.
Don't break this shit. Please don't. And you really know that's like $400,000-$500,000. Please don't break your shit. Don't break your shit, people.
No.
I mean, unless you want to. But it's up to you.
Right. And then the last episode we're going to cover here... Episode 23 is called The Ultron Imperative.
Yeah. Wow.
And so Ultron begins to take over the world.
Yeah, he comes in hot. Like,
quick.
Bro.
Taking over everyone's computers. He's shutting down S.H.I.E.L.D.
He's giving the evil monologue. You guys are irrelevant and y'all are going to die a horrible death, extinction. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, the final thing he says before he goes offline is the extinction of humanity begins now.
Now. Right.
And, oh, dude, I'm thinking... Here we go.
Yeah, this is happening, and everybody's like freaking out and shit too.
I'm glad Tony admittedly takes the blame for Ultron, even though it's not really his fault.
Right, I was saying
it's actually a combination of him and Ant-Man.
Yeah, him and Ant-Man. Right. Because they both.
It's Tony's fault for urging Ant-Man to give them attack capabilities.
Right. Because he's supposed to be like a peace. Loving, like, let's talk it out. Like, you saw the first what, 2 or 3 when they got that baboon looking thing. They were like, "Oh, are you having a bad day?" Like, that's what Ultron is.
You had a bad day.
Sorry. They should have played that every time they throw. Are you having a bad day? They're like, "Are you playing?" Yes. You had a bad day. But now they turned him into, he turned himself into some modified warrior killing machine.
Right.
That just wants peace, but you're going peace about the wrong fucking way, sir. Like, you're actually going about destroying shit. Like, I mean, that's fine. I guess that's what you want to do. I guess.
We also see Enchantress is absolutely smitten.
Bro, I was digging Thor. That little hole. I mean, I guess she's evil. I was digging, he's like chilling. He got his fake ass boob here, He's just like, fuck it, I'm chilling. And then you hear the lightning, and he's like, shh. I'm like, oh my god, I am freaking, bro.
Right.
Get your ass there, bro. We in trouble. We are literally in trouble, bro.
And let's be real, the Avengers spend a lot of this episode just getting their asses beat.
Ultron is just, and the
fucking everyone up.
Bro, they are shooting at me. He's literally just, and poor Maria Hill, she's like, pew, pew. I'm like, bro, after 5 or 6 rounds of that laser gun, bro, he's not feeling it. He's really not feeling the shots, bro.
Right.
In fact, you're about to die. What are you doing?
Thor snaps out of his enchantment and demands to be sent back.
Right.
And Enchantress says something very brooding, where she says, "Fine, you can go die with the rest of them."
Right. Because I try to save you. I love you. I'm like, and Thor is like, you got 3 seconds, and I'm snapping your shit. The look he gives is like priceless.
Send me back, woman.
Right. That's it. It's like, I'm snapping your shit, girl. Like,
right.
He said, if you want to fight, we can fight.
The coolest part of the show, or this episode, though, in my opinion, is Ultron getting the nuclear codes,
bro,
and launching every nuke in the world all at once.
And this is like really a threat, because even Maria said, "This is it." Because and then he locks her out, so she can't even try to get herself back in. Like they're going. Right. New York, like everywhere is getting targeted by them codes, man, or by nuclear strikes.
Now, one of the things that I did absolutely love is how they ended this, because I thought it was very intelligently done.
Right. Yeah.
Where what Hank ends up doing, so Hank Pym, Ant-Man, for those of you that are wondering, shrinks down, flies into Ultron's face.
Right. He's I can see you. I'm aware of you're in my...
He's like, I know you're here.
Right. Like, yeah, he knows it.
He's like, you're not going to shut me down. And he's like, I'm not here to shut you down.
And he said, I'm sorry. And then you feel at least somewhat kind of sympathy. Because it's like...
It's his creation.
Right. And you get what Ultron was trying to do. But like I said, the horrible wrong way of doing it, bro. Like, that's how he said, I'm sorry for doing this. So, I feel a little bit from...
But what he ends up doing is installing logic.
Right.
Is how he stops Ultron.
Right.
Because Ultron's brain is based off of his own.
Right.
So he knows exactly what to do to stop him. And I thought it was very well put together, very intelligent,
I'm installing
smart.
logic. I'm like, okay, damn.
Right.
Give him logic.
He stops him, he shuts him down, but it's still at the end of the episode. Hank's like, I'm out.
Yeah, and I like that. That's why that's still somewhat of a decent
He's
little
like,
episode. Cause
none of this would have happened if it were not for me.
Because I'm not happy. Usually it has like a Power Ranger moment. We're gonna do this, like, bro. We are just evil people, bro. I gotta go. I'm quitting. Like, I'm happy we have that moment, but because you would think Hank's gonna stay. Like, no, Hank is like, ha, fuck this shit. I'm out.
Right.
I'm still leaving. I'm leaving. Stop playing with me.
But yeah, this actually ends these 3 episodes. Now,
And these are all good.
Here's the thing: these 3 episodes were good. These next 3 are 3 of the best in the series so far, period.
Yeah, because this is...
These next 3...
It segues. It's like it's...
You guys are going to want to be here next week.
It segues into it.
Next week, which we're actually recording both of them back to back, so there's not going to be news on next week's. We're going to basically be jumping right into it. I'm going to have a conversation at the beginning to kind of start it off. It's not going to take up the 30 minutes that the news did. But we're going to be talking about a topic that I already have planned.
Okay.
We're going to be going over the 3 episodes. We're going to be tiering up where we think this series falls in terms of television series for Marvel. And then I will be drawing...
Yeah, it's his turn now.
The next thing, ladies and gentlemen.
We're going to pull Fan 4 sticks, so here we go. This is going to happen.
That's next week, though.
Because we're doing this shit.
That's next week. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. We love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all next week. Excelsior!
Yeah. All that jazz.
Maybe.
I'm Spider-Man.
No, you're not.
That could be. If I believe...